Gang initiations are intended to prove someone's worth, their dedication, and most importantly, their loyalty. Some gangs simply require an oath or a tattoo to join, but for some of the gangs in this list they require so much more, ranging from eating the heart of a child to committing horrific acts of extreme violence. Welcome to 5 of the most shocking gang initiations from around the world. The Hells Angels. Nearly everyone has heard of this gang. Their members typically ride Harley-Davidson motorcycles, and the organisation is considered a crime syndicate by the US Department of Justice. The gang started in the United States in 1948, and since then it's amassed a worldwide following, and the Hells Angels are not a gang you'd want to mess with. They've been known to be incredibly violent, and they've committed crimes such as drug trafficking, arms trafficking, assault, extortion, money laundering, murder, prostitution and contract killing. Their initiation ritual isn't anything violent, but it's still quite awful. All of the current members fill a bucket with their urine and feces. The bucket is then poured over a newcomer's head in kind of like a baptism of poo. Nice. The Bloods. This gang originated in Rikers Island prison in 1993. 2 founding members recruited inmates and pushed the group to be one of the largest prison gangs in the world. Nowadays, the Bloods have an estimated 15,000 to 20,000 gang members, both in prison and around the United States. This gang is incredibly feared, and they commit crimes such as drug trafficking, robbery, murder, burglary, theft and extortion. To join the Bloods, potential recruits have to prove their loyalty by performing something called blooding in. This blooding in requires a recruit to slash the face of another inmate with a razor to draw blood. This initiation once led to over 135 mutilations in just 1 month, and it's usually quite obvious when someone has been on the wrong side of a blood. The Latin Kings. This gang is one of the most feared gangs in the United States. The Latin Kings originated in Chicago in the 1940s, and since then they've got a huge and loyal following. They're very, very violent. They've committed crimes such as murder and theft, and they've even been known to steal military weapons, and they have links to terrorist organisations. The initiation process of the Latin Kings requires them to drive around whilst flashing rival gangs' hand signals. If a rival gang member responds and flashes a hand signal back, then they have to kill him in a drive-by shooting. MS-13. MS-13 are a well-known gang that originated in Los Angeles but has since spread all over America, Canada and Mexico. This notorious gang is one of the most dangerous and organised gangs in the world. There's been countless high-profile cases of murders committed by MS-13, most recently a case where they murdered a 19-year-old mother and her 2-year-old son. To join this gang, you have to prove yourself over a lengthy initiation process. Firstly, you have to prove your loyalty by murdering a rival gang member. After that murder has been verified, you are then subject to a vote. If the vote goes well, you have to withstand a brutal beating from multiple members. If you somehow manage to pass all of that, the gang members will say, "Welcome to the Mara," and then they'll officially recognise you as a homeboy. The Knights Templar Cartel. This gang has a strict set of codes and rules for their members to follow. These rules are based off religious disciplines similar to the European Knights of the Middle Ages, hence the name. This gang is based in Mexico, and they commit crimes such as drug trafficking, money laundering, kidnapping, racketeering, murder, arms trafficking, robbery, assault and counterfeiting. Their initiation ritual is definitely the worst I've ever heard of. They have to perform an act of cannibalism and eat the heart of a child. And that brings this list to an end. If you enjoyed the video, then it would be much appreciated if you give it a thumbs up and shared it. If you're new around here, then why not subscribe for new videos just like this every week? Anyways, I jolly well hope you liked it, and as always, thanks for watching.